I'm here with Curtis Coleman. And Curtis, you came in second place today in the straw poll. Tell me, what do you think this means for your campaign? You had a very close showing. Margin was very close. What do you think that means for your campaign?
Well, Jason, I think it's enormously encouraging for our campaign. Our people have been working really hard. You know, we're running a grassroots populist campaign. We've been out organizing all over the state. We've got volunteers now in more than 40 of the counties, and that's how we've been running the campaign. This is a validation of what they've been doing, and it says to them, this strategy can win and we can win. I mean, that number was so tight and close that I think most of our supporters see that as a victory for us in this situation, and so we're excited, and we're going to leverage this and take this to the next level.
Well, what are your thoughts? There's a couple candidates that weren't here today that potentially have talked about getting in. Jim Holt, Stanley Reed. What are your thoughts on them not being at the straw poll and what impact that might have in the race?
Well, you know, I think that's yet to be seen. I think there's two distinct races here that are going to have to be run. One's the primary and the other one's the general election. I think if the sense of the state continues to be what I'm sensing around as I travel the state, I think there's a very good possibility that whoever wins, I think it's very likely that whoever wins the Republican primary is going to be the next senator from Arkansas. And I think we need to deal with this primary that way. I think getting in late into a primary at this stage is really going to be difficult for other candidates. I'm not saying it's impossible, it's not, but a primary is won more by organization than it is by money. You win a general election with money, but you win a primary with people, and people in the grassroots in the counties working. And it takes a lot of time to put that together.
Well, what do you think is the one thing about you that sets you apart? It's obviously a crowded field. What is it that sets Curtis Coleman apart from everyone else?
Well, obviously, my business background. I like to say and often say that one of the problems we have in Washington is that we have too many people making the rules who've never played in the game. And I've made a payroll. I've provided health insurance for my employees. I understand the impact of those regulations. But probably, maybe it's my passion. It's the issues that got me into this race. I'm not building a political career. I don't have future political aspirations. I'm not interested in being a politician, but I do want to change the course of the country. And that's what's driving me, and that's what's fueling me, and I think that's what's resonating with Arkansas voters.